to the swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. Today, a couple of SEC teams get ready to square off in what ought to be an old-fashioned slobber knocker. As we'll see, the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Looking for room, it's Booth. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for once.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's Shapen. Looking downfield. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit, and I think because of that, wasn't able.
Intercepted, number 19.
19.
He'll start this drive firing. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Spins away from the defender. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Fight that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much. The noise is deafening. Trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on lofts one high and deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard instead. It's 4th down. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And nobody able to handle. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air on 1st down. They'll run the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll keep it on the ground. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go. And I just love when guys know exactly where the sticks are. You could tell, ran with purpose, finished through the sticks, and got just enough for the first down.
And a nice job up front, too, right? Good communication. Everybody knew where they had to go, hat on a hat, work the double teams, and get some push.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground. That is a baller.
Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. On the move, it's Booth. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
They've got the screen set up, and that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bulldogs are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. Here comes the heat. And the misconnection on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of this spot. Nice execution by this defense.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Kick is in the air. So the offense accepts the 15-yard penalty after that special teams miscue. Defense showing blitz. Will they bail out of it? Got enough for the first down. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chain. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Breaks into the open. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Shapen. Gets it to him on the screen. He'll step out of bounds. He's at the 33-yard line.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking to throw. Get it out on the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down. It'll bring up a big decision. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. 51-yard field goal is not really unreasonable in terms of range, but they'll try to convert on 4th down. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. The head coach told us he was going to be aggressive. He has a lot of confidence in his running game, and he showed it there on that 4th and 2.
And I like that mentality. That's the mentality I'm going to develop with my team. We're going to be aggressive. We're going to go get things. Short yardage situations, we're going to practice them. We're going to be successful, but we're going to go for them.
They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
Well, right away after picking up a 1st down, they go right back to their playmaker at running back. And I love the push they got up front, getting a hat on a hat, opening a huge hole for the back.
And you become so hard to defend.
Looking for the end zone. And you'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's 1st down. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down.
And a great job by the offensive line. If you're going to run the ball right at the middle, you better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackle's doing a good job.
Headed to the end zone. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. Now on 1st and goal, let's see what Mississippi State does. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You know, this guy's had a big...
Damn it.
Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Wants to throw. It's Shapen. Looking for a deep man. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot. The flag is down. Let's check the call.
Come on, give me that.
So the penalty for pass interference will allow this offense to run one more play on an untimed down.
Let's see.
Wants to throw on 1st down. He'll take another shot here. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job. Team. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Starting this third quarter on the ground. There he goes. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
At some point, enough is enough. This is the guy that's beating me. He's priority number one. We got to go get him. It's getting later in the second half. I got to go out and make some plays and get my offense the ball back.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on third down. They'll try to run for it. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. They'll line up for a second down play. Out of the gun to give to the back. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
Might as well give it to him again. Turning it on. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they didn't get it forward an inch. Defense wins the battle up front. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the ground with the back. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Fuck.
You got to give him room and let him catch the football, and if he's... Here's the handoff. Find some fresh air. Lots of room to run. You want to talk about shifting the field in an instant. He's got it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
And sometimes you go, man, what a play by that guy. He carried people, or he broke tackles, or his speed. And that time I'm like, Palmer, where is the defense?
I think it's too many guys being selfish, David. I think it's guys getting out of their gap. Everyone's trying to be a me guy, a hero, get the stat, maybe get the sack, get upfield. But you've got to play team defense. 11 guys doing their job. They did not get a game.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy guys had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it right, but if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
Got the safety? What's the fucking talking about? Good shit, y'all boys. Hopefully I can see the highlight.
The Bulldogs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll go to the ground. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country. And we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle for it.
We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. They'll try to run for it. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs.
Man, in situations you can turn and you can hand the ball to him, and you know he's not going to dance. You know he's going to be really physical, lower his shoulder. I don't care how many yards he gets. He just needs to get past that first down mark.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They go to the ground. Breaks into the open. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove sent.
Dive, bitch.
Touchdown.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Already in a great spot to kick the field goal. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown would be even better. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They move on top here in the 4th.
How nice is it to know, man, late in the ball game when I need...
Of course they score, bro.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They'll try the run. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Bring in the heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Still on his feet at the 40. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally.
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers and green field out in front of him. They picked up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Mississippi State really efficient on offense right now. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped them for a big loss.
A field goal attempt from here would be 54 yards. They'd love to pick up a few on 3rd down. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
And he missed it. No good.
Yes. I got a chance, baby.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To throw, it's Shapen. Unloads to the right. And he dropped it. Just didn't hook the thing all the way in.
Quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Safe completion on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
That shit, dog.
Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it. But you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback. And
I can't call timeout. What? I have no timeouts. Okay.
On that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. He might want another play. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Booth.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that.
He lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And with that, they move out front here in the 4th.
I know it hasn't always been pretty for this guy throughout the course of the game, but David, he has shown tremendous mental toughness. He just keeps going back on the field, and he keeps taking his shots. He looked really good on that last drive throwing the football, and now gives his team the lead.
And he has struggled. That's his first.
That's no user.
This one's big to make sure they can't beat you with a field goal. And it's good, and he's gotten the lead up to 3 late. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the clutch late score that almost certainly will be the game winner. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Finds his man down the middle. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that is how we will wrap this one up. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.